Okay, so $2,899 for a phone. Samsung just dropped the TriFold in the US and wait, don't click off yet. I know that price is absolutely ridiculous, but the craziest part? You can't even trade in your old phone for it, like what? And look, I spent way too much time this weekend going down the rabbit hole on this thing, read every hands-on review, scrolled through Korean user forums, watched launch videos, and honestly, there's a story here that nobody's telling you because this isn't what you think it is at all. So right now every tech channel is doing the exact same video. Oh my god, look at the price. Check out these hinges. 10-inch screen, guys. Cool, great, thanks for reading the press release. But here's what's driving me crazy. Nobody's asking the actual question. What is this thing actually for? Samsung keeps saying productivity and professionals, standard corporate nonsense, right? But when you dig into how people are actually trying to use it in South Korea, where it launched back in December, a pattern shows up. It's wild. This phone isn't trying to replace the Z Fold 7. It's coming for your laptop. I'm serious. See, here's the thing most reviewers just glossed over. The TriFold has standalone Samsung DeX. Not like, oh, you got to plug it into a monitor DeX like the Z Fold 7. I'm talking full desktop mode right on the phone itself. No cables, no dongles, no external anything. You can run for separate workspaces like actual Windows style. Virtual desktops, and each one can have 5 apps running. That's 20 apps open at the same time. When's the last time your iPhone let you do that? Never. The answer is never. Oh, and by the way, that hinge mechanism. When you fold it, it makes this sound like cracking knuckles. It's kinda gross but also oddly satisfying. Anyway. Okay, so let me paint you a picture of what this actually looks like in real life. There was this review, I think it was from Engadget. They talked to an architect using this thing. Blueprint open on the left panel, proposal document in the middle, calculator on the right. Someone calls him, he picks up, call ends, everything's still. There when he hangs up, no let me call you back. No frantically switching between apps trying to find what you were doing. Or get this, I read about some venture capitalist guy who's running pitch decks, financial models, and writing investment memos all at once, on a phone. Like that's not multitasking the way we usually mean it. That's actual work, desktop level work. And here's where my brain broke a little bit. Remember when iPads were supposed to replace laptops? Yeah, that never happened, because iOS is still fundamentally a phone OS pretending to be something bigger. Samsung went completely the opposite direction. They took a legit desktop operating system and basically said, what if this but pocket-sized? Now does that justify $2,899? Hang on, we're getting there. My wallet hurts just thinking about it. Alright, here's where Samsung made a decision that literally nobody is talking about. There are only 2 TriFold phones on planet Earth right now. This one and the Huawei Mate XT that came out like 15 months ago. Huawei's phone folds in a Z shape. One continuous screen that wraps around itself, looks super futuristic, very sci-fi. But, and this is important, part of that screen is always exposed on the outside. Drop it. Congrats, you just cracked your $3,000 display. Samsung looked at that and was like, yeah no, they went U-shaped instead. The whole 10-inch screen folds inward. When it's closed, what's facing the world? Regular Gorilla Glass, same protection as any normal phone. Every single reviewer who touched both said the Samsung feels way more durable, which is saying something for a first-gun product. But, and there's always a but, Samsung lost something here that nobody wants to admit. The Huawei works in 3 modes. Fully closed phone, half pen mini tablet, fully open big tablet. Samsung's 2 modes only, fully closed or fully open, that's it. Why? Because of that U-shaped design, you can't really half pen it and have it stay there. The physics just don't work. So Samsung picked durability over flexibility. Is that the right call? I mean, depends who you ask, right? Okay, we gotta talk about this because it's honestly kinda hilarious. So Samsung's website accidentally went live early, classic Samsung move, and people immediately noticed. No trade-in option at all, not for your old Z Fold, not for your iPhone, not for anything, just $2,899 please and thank you. Now Samsung hasn't officially said why, but here's what I think is actually going on. This isn't about the phone, this is about controlling who gets to buy it. Think about it, they only made like 20,000 to 30,000 units worldwide. In Korea it sells out in literal minutes. By killing trade-ins, Samsung's basically saying we only want people who can casually drop $3,000 without thinking about it. It's the same thing luxury brands do. You don't walk into a Porsche dealership trying to trade in your 2015 Honda Civic for a discount, right? Same energy. Samsung's trying to be the of smartphones here. Is it arrogant? Oh, absolutely. Will it work? Probably yeah. And honestly, kinda genius in an evil capitalist way. Alright, let's get real for a second. What else could you buy for $2,899? Stick with me here. Galaxy Z Fold 7 for 2000 plus Galaxy Tab S11 for 800 equals you get a foldable phone and an actual tablet with money left over for lunch. iPhone 17 Pro Max maxed out for $2,000 plus iPad Air for $600 equals Apple ecosystem, 2 devices, still cheaper. Or here's my favorite, MacBook Air M4 for $1,200 plus Galaxy S25 Ultra for $1,300 equals a full laptop and a flagship phone for less money. So yeah, one device for $2,899 suddenly seems kinda dumb, right? But, and this is a big but, none of those combos fit in your pocket. If you're someone who's constantly traveling, always on planes, living in hotel conference rooms, and you're tired of carrying a laptop bag everywhere, then the math flips, because you're not buying a phone. You're buying phone plus laptop plus tablet all in one thing, one charger, one pocket for the right person. That's genuinely priceless for everyone else. Yeah, good luck fitting this brick in your skinny jeans. Okay, real talk time. Let me hit you with the stuff reviewers mentioned but tried to be polite about. First, the folding process is genuinely annoying. Multiple people said they kept folding it the wrong way and the phone would give them these seriously strong vibrations as like a punishment. It's not intuitive, you will mess it up a lot. Second, the creases are super visible. Look, all foldables have creases, we know this, but this has 2 creases running across the screen and reviewers said they're way more noticeable than the Z Fold 7. You are gonna see them every single day. Third, battery life is fine, I guess. 5600 mAh sounds huge, but you're powering a 10-inch screen. One reviewer literally said, "My gut tells me any battery gains will just get eaten by all those pixels." Translation: don't expect better battery than the Z Fold 7. Fourth, it's chunky when folded, 12.9 millimeters thick. That is almost as fat as the original Galaxy Fold from 2019. Samsung spent years making foldables thinner and this just undoes all that progress. One guy called it a restart, back to square one. Fifth, oh, and it's already breaking. Someone in Korea reported their screen developed a vertical line and dead pixels within a month. No drops, no water damage, it just died. Cool, cool, cool. Very reassuring for a $3,000 device. Alright, let's be brutally honest about who should actually consider this. Do not buy if you're a student, you literally cannot afford this and you don't need it. Do not buy if you're a content creator. Z Fold 7 plus actual camera gear is way better. Do not buy if you're a gamer. Gaming phone plus tablet equals cheaper and better experience. Do not buy if you care about value. This is terrible value per dollar spent. Do not buy if you just want something that works. This will frustrate you constantly. Actually makes sense for consultants who basically live in airports, makes sense for lawyers reviewing 50-page contracts on the go, makes sense for finance people juggling spreadsheets and Bloomberg terminals, makes sense for architects who need portable design reviews, makes sense for executives who want one device for everything and don't care about price. Makes sense for tech nerds with disposable income who just want the flex. Basically, if you're asking is this worth it, then it's not for you. This is for people who measure value in time saved, not money saved. Big difference. So here's my actual take after going way too deep on this. Is this thing engineering porn? 100%. It's genuinely impressive that it exists. Is it practical? And not really. It's a flex, a $3,000 flex. But here's where Samsung messed up. They're marketing this completely wrong. This isn't a next-gen smartphone. Stop calling it that. It's a portable workstation that happens to make phone calls. If they positioned it that way, if they compared it to laptops instead of phones, the price would make way more sense. A high-end business laptop costs $2,000 to $3,000 anyway. This is that, but it fits in your pocket and has cellular. My recommendation: skip it if you're normal people. The Z Fold 7 is like 90% of this experience for $900 less. Consider it if you currently travel with both a phone and laptop and you are tired of carrying both. Buy it if you are the type who buys first contact just to say you were first regardless of whether it makes sense, because honestly, the TriFold 2 in like 2027 will probably fix all these problems, cost way less and actually have trade-ins available. Just saying. One last thing, Samsung built this knowing most people won't buy it. They built it to prove they could, and you know what? That's fine. Someone had to take the risk, someone had to push the boundary, someone had to make the first TriFold that normal humans could actually buy. Is it perfect? Hell no. Is it the future? Maybe not this version, but is it progress? Yeah, absolutely. And that's worth celebrating even if you're not the one dropping $3,000 on it. Alright, that's my deep dive. If you want me to compare this to other foldables or break down whether you should upgrade from the Z Fold 7, let me know down below. And if you're one of the crazy people who actually bought this thing, seriously drop a comment. I want to hear from you. Catch you in the next one.